Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Saturday and we had a technical glitch, so I've got to set things up again. So I am sorry. I don't know what happened. I turned the stream on and was waiting for the going through making sure everything was set up, and I look over and it's turned off and it's like, what is going on? So yeah, hopefully everybody can hear me and that's all good. So I don't know where I've lost something, so it's like, all right, so we're going to turn that part off. There we go. All right. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad I'm loud and clear because I'm kind of panicking a little bit, but that's okay. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Noelle. Hello, Joyce. Hello, everybody out there in Lurker Land. It is Monja March, and in Monja March, hello, Shannon. Hello, Julia. Oh, because my computer decided that it was going to do some weird thing and just stop my stream, as soon as I started it. And so I had to redo everything, that sort of thing. But I got it done. It's okay. Now we're going to relax and color and stop having my brain explode. But every March, I do a Monja March where we color Monja Gates work. Yeah, yeah, the electrical stuff. Yeah, the fun things. And I've inhaled something. Sorry. So Monja Gates has given me permission to give away some pages. I have 99% of her pages, so we are going to do a blind giveaway of the same giveaways we did last year. So whoever wins, I will message you on either um, Instagram or Instagram or oh, what's the other one? Discord. Oh, yeah, words are hard. I'm just saying. Ay, ay, ay. So I'll message you on Instagram or Discord, giving you the option to look at the ones that I have available and choosing which one you want. I do have to bring up one other thing that I closed when my computer did weird things. So let's go over here and type in random. And we will do a random number generator for the giveaway. All right. I'm not going to do it on my phone. I'm going to do it on my computer, so I will let you know what the number is. Hello, Yana. Hello, Carol. Good morning. And hello, anybody else that may have come in while I was rambling. Oh, yeah, it's nice and sunny here, so today we're going to clean out the garage. So I have places to put packed boxes. All right, I'm gonna get you started here. We're gonna zoom on in. We're gonna do the background first. Go this way. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put in the light streams here. So I'm just taking the white Prisma and bringing in that white. We'll put in some yellow and okay. All right, and my brush. And we are going to use the Marco Renoir Tribute pencils for this. And we're going to start with I think Allport blue. Hello, Dawn. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. Hope everyone's doing well. Now this is a cave. This is a scene looking out from a cave, so there's a lot of areas that are going to be rocky. Hello, Alex. Good morning. And we're going to be doing a blend of blues in the water and blue greens. Hello, Connie. Welcome, welcome. If you want to check out Monja's website, I have pinned it below the video, but you can also type in exclamation point Monja, and that will give you her Etsy account. If you type in exclamation point Monja YT, that will give you her YouTube channel. If you have not seen it before. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Catherine. And of course, the rules for giveaways are listed below in the About section below the video here. So do try to stay within the rules and common courtesies of um, rolling giveaways. Those rules are, of course, no chatting while rolling. Um, the closest number without going over the rolled number is the winner. If there is there won't be a tie, because if you do see that somebody else has already put your number in, please put in a different number. You will be informed. So Catherine, Alex, Shannon, and any of my other mods, if you get a message from them, let them know that letting you know that your number has already been chosen, to please re-roll. Hello, Billy. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, nice. I like alcohol markers. All right, so there's our first layer of our darkest color. And now we're going to come in with Curious Blue. I thought about doing this one in alcohol markers, and then I thought, no. That would mean moving my alcohol markers. And I'm not putting a lot of pressure on the colors. I'm just doing a very light layer. Trying to make sure I don't go over top of the little fishes. Catherine. And this is printed on Nina cardstock, so for anybody that wants to know what I've printed on. Oh, sometimes if you find a good deal on something, it's a little bit worth it. Especially if it's more expensive somewhere else and you have seen it purchased from somewhere else and the quality's still good. All right, that's that color. All right, and now we're going to go into more of the, actually I want to come up a little bit higher, I think, with that blue. Okay, I'm going to draw a line of where I want that blue to come up to. Just a little faint. So I think I want it to come up to about there. Just to make it even. Hopefully I'm still on screen. Monja is currently having a sale on her Etsy shop. So if you like her work and you want to purchase some of her books or purchase some of her pages, now is a good time to do that. Hello, Sue. Well, be careful with that weather moving in. Hello, Larissa. Welcome, welcome. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that does give you a lot more time at home. Less stress, I hope. Hopefully less stress, because hospital jobs are quite stressful. Okay, now we're going to use Viking. Oh, I'm so sorry you're unstable today. I'm sorry that that dizziness has not gone away, Shannon. That's been a long time that you've been dizzy. I know, but I still wish it would just go away for you. Being dizzy all the time must, it makes it very difficult to get things done. I would think anyway. I get dizzy spells every once in a while, and that stops me from doing a lot of things. But I'm not dizzy all the time, and I think if I was, I would stop doing a lot of things. Oh, okay, I see, I see. Oh, that's awesome. I like inklings. Hello, Mona. Hello, Kenny. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice. I'm still going back and forth on whether or not I want to buy the Joanna Basford book that came out. Nice. There's a couple of them. The postcard one and Inklings, and then there was a floral one that I'm not too into, but I want to get the small one that Emily was flipping through. The next one is light turquoise. We're going to take a little bit of that dark and get that in there too. Yeah, it looked like it was another pocket-sized one, kind of like the um, oh, brain is not letting me brain today. It looked like it was a pocket-sized one, one that you put in your purse. Yeah, that does give you an issue, when you're trying to buy something and you're on Amazon Japan. Although there are some addresses that Amazon US won't even ship to, so certain things. Yes. Yeah, Wild Things, that was the other one that is coming out that I want to look at. Yeah, we're talking about the Inklings, Joanna Bashford's Inklings that just came out. Saw Emily do a little flip through of it, and it's so cute. Like I said, I absolutely adore Joanna's work. I am not one that enjoys coloring all of it. There are some of it that I really enjoy coloring, but there are some that just Notes from Nature, that's the other one. That's the postcard one. But the other one I was thinking of is that is the same size as Inklings, is the pocket size one that she came out with last year, year before last. Small Wonders, that's it. Or small um oh, what is the I'm going to have to get the darn book. It's in my bookcase. Small Victories, that's the one. Thank you. Yeah, that one. My brain went to Small Wonders because I've got Magical Worlds and Rooms of Wonders on my desk. I know this just looks like a hot mess right now, but it will clear itself up here in just a few layers. Yeah, yeah. I like the fact that it's a pocket-sized book. It's a very cute book. All right, now because we've got some crevices here, just going to put a shadow in there. And down here. Like so. Wow, that's actually a really good price on it. It's a nice book. I already have it, but it's a good book for doing the Christmas mandalas and that sort of thing. Trying to keep it fairly even, but it's not going to matter a whole lot once we get to the last layer because I'm going to be blending that in. So that's pretty. All right, then we're going to come through here. Okay. Now, the last one we're going to use is powder blue. I think. Let's check. And then we'll use a little bit of Bermuda at the top. Yeah, Shannon's been coloring in those as well. I still can't wrap my head around color by number, so. Wow, that is expensive. Excuse me. Thank you, Dawn. Yeah, I like Disney. I'm just not convinced on the color by numbers. I've seen Shannon doing like her one that she has done that I've seen, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm going to have to find out what she did. Shannon, how did you cover the numbers? Or did you cover the numbers and all the lines? Every time you're on, I have to work, so a lot of, yeah, acrylic. I know that she's using acrylic markers on them, but okay. So you just cover them with the paint pen? Yeah. Trying to get the water filled in. And I haven't been turning my pencil enough. Yeah, that can be. It is Monja's. It's from 2016, 4/12/2016. And I can look and see what book it came out of. So there's her signature there. Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm doing it for, is the ship prompt and the exhausted prompt, because it's very exhausting trying to get the water right. so far has just exhausted my mental capacity. But it's working out. It's fine. All right, and then we're going to take um, Bermuda green. And you can barely see it, but it's there. Okay. Yeah, I'm using pencil for a background. It's terrifying. All right, now we're going to take a yellow. And we're going to use light lemon yellow. I do like watercolor. I am slow. It's not that I don't like watercolor. I'm slowly getting used to using watercolor. I don't like the lack of control I have on with watercolor. That's my biggest problem with watercolor is I have a lack of control. I'm a bit of a control freak when it comes to where I want things to go. So that's my that's my downfall. All right, and then we want powder blue. Now we're going to start at the top and work our way down. And we're going to blend all that together and fill in the white spot. And hopefully we can get at least the water done today. I get very particular with water with backgrounds like this, especially with the larger spaces. There's a lot of white spot left in it, and which is fine, but I want to have it all blended together. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate it. Now, if it wasn't water and, with the amount of objects within the water, I would have probably done this with pan pastel or um, paint. But with the amount of things in the picture that I don't want to go over with the color, it's easier for me to do it with the pencil. And I think we're going to do a giveaway. So for the giveaway, like I said, I will message you. It's going to be a blind giveaway. It's going to be one of Monja's works. It will be one of the giveaways from last year. If you remember the giveaways from last year, Monja provided a whole bunch of them last year. Um, and of course, it is the number between 1 and how many people are in here? 22. A number between 1 and 50. If you duplicate somebody else's number, please do change it. If a moderator reaches out to you and says, "Hey, you need to change your number," make sure that you change it. It will be the first person that put that number in that will um, win if their number is drawn. No chatting during the number drawing while we are doing the giveaway. What other rules are there? I think that's it. And I will message you either on Instagram or on um, Discord and show you the options. Or you can go to Etsy and view um, her store and tell me which one you want. All right. Hello, B. Welcome, welcome. All right. So numbers 1 through 50. If you want to get your numbers in, 1 through 50. Now I am using light turquoise. And we're going to let it run for a minute. So at exactly 11 o'clock, I will call stop, stop, stop. When I call stop, 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 stop putting your numbers in, and then I will do a random number generator. Hello, Carol. We're currently doing a giveaway, so please put in your number between 1 and 50. If it's a number that has already been put in, make sure that you listen to the moderators. Please no chatting while we're doing the giveaway. Other than putting in your numbers. I just thought of that. That's kind of silly. I can't chat, but I need you to put in numbers. So make sure you put in your numbers. For anybody out there in lurker land, get your numbers in. This is the last call. If you haven't already got your number in, I am going to say stop, stop, stop. Once I say stop, 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 you cannot put another number in. So I'm going to count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop, stop, stop. And number 31. So the closest one without going over to number 31 is Miss Julia. Congratulations. I have you on Discord, so I will message you on Discord and we'll go through and we'll pick a page for you. Congratulations, Julia. Yes, she is definitely closest. Without going over, she was 2 away. Yay. It's been so long since I've done a giveaway. I feel out of place with it. I used to do big giveaways and then people started taking advantage of them. So. Put me off doing giveaways for quite some time. Nice! Alright, and then the next one is Viking. Alright, so hurry back, lurk away. Take care, Dawn. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I know I've colored water for an hour. Probably boring you all to tears. It'll be worth it, I promise. And then this one. Alright, now we're using Curious Blue. And after I'm done with this layer, we'll move on to something else. Maybe the ship, because we've got just under an hour left. Now at the end of the stream, I am going to do another giveaway. So do stay tuned for that if you want to win one of Monja's pages. And any touch-ups I feel the water is going to need, I'll come back through and I'll touch them up later. Ooh, yogurt. I bought yogurt. Found a type of yogurt that doesn't have any added sugars and it's been fermented a long period of time. So the lactose in it is minimal. Can't remember the name of the company. Doesn't seem to upset my stomach, so that's always a good thing. Yeah, the Ergosofts, you use those a lot. If they were open stock, both you and Emily would be very happy. If I lived closer, I could give you mine. But no, somebody moved. It's okay. I'm moving closer, just so you know. I just don't know when. What we're hoping is that everything will go through and we will be moved by the end of the summer, is what we're hoping. Hello, Lori. Welcome, welcome. I am moving, hopefully by the end of the summer, we're going to be moving to Wisconsin. We will find out by the end of this week exactly what's going on and where. We'll have time frames and everything. Then I can contact the movers. Now, while I'm in Wisconsin, there may be 1 or 2 Saturdays that I will not be able to stream. Definitely one Sunday that I won't be streaming because I'm not going to stream from Wisconsin. But I'll let you know what days those are and if they're going to be in this month or next month. Yes, where all the cheese is. Hey, honey. Well, where they say all the cheese is. There's cheese in Oregon. Tillamook's in Oregon. So is Bandon. Same company now. All right, I'm going to leave the water alone now. I promise. All right, so we've used 6 colors in the water. Well, 7. 8 if you include the white. Yep. All right, now we're going to do the boat. And we're going to start with dark brown gray. Yeah, really hard to stream at 30,000 feet. You are correct there, my dear. Now this is a shipwreck, so it's not going to be a bright brown, that's for sure. Yeah, it should, I hope. It is a bit of a trip. Bit of a trip that we're doing in itself. But it's for work, so I'm a little concerned that the lights in the windows are on. Yes, it gets cold, and I'm not used to that kind of cold, but Bob says it's fine. So, and he's not used to it either. He's used to Oregon cold, so he said that it was not as bad as he was expecting it to be. So, and this winter was a pretty harsh winter, so it's a different kind of cold than it is here. Here it's very wet. See, these windows are dark. Why are these windows got lights in them? A little bit concerned. Ghost ship. Aw, but Kenny, I have to find out. Yep, yep, that's the private ghost glowing. Now we're going to use brown gray. So that was the dark brown gray, and now we're going to do um, brown gray. Am I off screen? Thank you. I had it turned and forgot to turn it back to bring it back on screen. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for hollering at me. Okay. Well, Saturday about streaming time, we should be in the air flying to Wisconsin, so kinda, but not kinda. If the flights are on time. Right. Now I use light brown gray. Oop, nobody saw that. It didn't happen. I did not press too hard on that and fracture it. I didn't. Just using the light brown gray to blend that dark gray and middle gray browns into Heather. No problem. Yeah, no, during sometime during the month we'll be going to Wisconsin, and I won't be able to stream, of course, on the Saturday that we're leaving or coming back because I'll be in the air. I might come on, at a later time or earlier on Sunday. It all depends upon what day we're traveling and, what time we get in and that sort of thing. Turn it a little bit so that I can go in the right direction. Putting the heavier pressure on to get those to blend. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we want pale brown gray. Do mushroom Shannon, do mushroom trees count as trees for your tree prompt? Um, yes, a mushroom is a fungus. It's a fungus among us. But if it's drawn as a tree in a scene, does it count? Yes, Alice thought it was a tree. So if it's a scene with a miniature landscaping, I guess. Okay, now we're going to take a little bit of burnt carmine. For that. And a little bit on here. And the flags. All right. Then this one. Okay, now I want ash gray. Exactly. Mushroom might like to think it's a treat, but... Hello, Jeanette. Thank you. No worries. Nobody's ever late. They get here when they need to be here. Using the ash gray to blend that red and to give that gray appearance to, brown gray appearance to the flags. And then we're going to go in here. do the mass sales. You are not horrible at coloring. And hopefully today we'll get the ship done and the water done, and then tomorrow we can concentrate on some of the fish and the walls of the cave and the floor of the ocean here. I'll be going through and putting it probably another layer on the water just to get some of that white spot out. And then blending whatever additional white spot there is. Alright, now I need to do a light brown gray. I've already got that out. Do I need that? No, I need something darker. I'm going to use middle brown gray. Alright. And I'm going to take a little bit of bronze green in there as well, just to give it a little bit of an algae look. The brown is fine, but we want to have just a little tiny bit of that green algae kind of look to it, like that. Okay. All right, so we are getting close to being done on time. So I am going to work a little bit more on these sales, but I'm going to start the giveaway. Again, the giveaway is the number between 1 and 50. Uh, if you see a duplicate number, please take your number back and put in a new number. Um, the first person with that number, if you don't do that, will be the winner. Numbers from 1 to 50. And this is for a Monja PDF file for you to print and color. And it's I will go through with you privately the ones that are available and send you the one you want. All right, when I say stop, 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 that means stop putting in numbers. The roll is going to happen. No chatting during the rolling. All right, so go, go, go. Numbers 1 through 50. And we will give that 3 minutes. So everybody get your numbers in. Everybody get your numbers in if you want a Monja Gates PDF of one of her works to join me with Monja merch. If you want to check out Monja's Etsy shop, it's just !Monja. There's also a link below the video. If you want to check her out on her YouTube channel, it is !Monja YT in the chat after we are done the giveaway. All right, last chance. Everybody get your numbers in. I'm going to count down from 10 and we will do the roll. So it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want to get those numbers in, this is the last chance. I am going to say stop, stop, stop. At this point, we are not taking any more numbers. I'm going to hit that roll. And the number is 41. So it seems Alex is the closest without going over. So Alex colors with number 27. Sue is over. Oh no, Sue's 32. Never mind, I am wrong. I missed it. So Sue won. Sorry. I was wrong. I was looking at Catherine's 48 and I completely missed Sue's. I'm so sorry, Sue. So Sue won. Sue! Sue! Congratulations. Let me know um, if you want to have that discussion on Instagram or on Discord, because I can message you on either one. I'm sorry, Alex, you did not win this time, but that's okay, because that was my fault. I missed Sue's name in there in the middle. Instagram works? Okay. Sorry, Alex. Oh, Kenny, did you want to know what book this ship came out of? She's fine. There's a lot of faces in Monja's stuff, and she's not. But there is a couple in there that I know that she wants. So. The puppy dog one especially. Yeah, yeah, we'll see each other soon. All right, so we're almost done with the mass, the sails. That's the word, the sails. Once we're done with the sails, I'm going to zoom it out so you can see what we've got done so far, which isn't a whole lot, but it's a start. This is the one that has the tedious and is going to be exhausting, so we're doing all the easy parts first. I still have to figure out if they're the windows of the ship, so over here, if I should do that with some ghostly glow, or if I should color them in black. What do you guys think? Yeah, so I've used several different pencils. So on the water, I used all of those. So it started with Allport Blue, Curious Blue, Viking, light turquoise, powder blue, and then up at the very top, I put in a little bit of green with Bermuda. Ghosties? Okay, do you want me to turn them all so you can see it? All right, so I'll put them in order for you. Let me know if that's visible to you. Is it print screened? Jeanette? Jeanette, did you get it? Okay. There you go. And I put a little bit of yellow in the sunlight as well as some white. All right, now back to what I was doing. What was I doing? All right. And then we're just going to put in a couple of little bands of that green in there. Like so. All right, going to zoom it out. And there we have so far. I'm going to zoom it in a little bit because that's a little far out. There we go. Oh, too far. There we are. So there we are so far. We've got some little fishes over here to color. Like I said, I'm going to go through and put another layer of that watercolor in there just to get that white spot out of there. We'll come back and we'll put some lights in the windows here. It's going to be a pale green kind of light. So I will probably use a little bit of Bermuda and a little bit of lettuce green. All right, so there we are so far. Tomorrow we will come back. We will get started on, we'll finish up the boat and we'll get started on the fish and the corals and try to make it as colorful as possible and still have the ship be the focal point. All right, guys, thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy watching. And of course, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now. Hi, bye, Angela. You all have a great day now. It's okay, I hit the wrong button.